Hi, in the previous session we have discussed the classifications of the system. In the classification of the systems, first we have discussed time invariant or variant systems. We have discussed the several examples on time invariant or variant systems. Now in this session we will discuss another classifications of the system, linear or non-linear systems. Very simple definition. Let us see what is this, when the system is said to be linear or non-linear system. A continuous, let us see the definition. A continuous or discrete time system is said to be linear if it satisfies superposition principle. Let us see what is this. So what is about this definition? A continuous time system or discrete time system is said to be linear if it satisfies superposition principle. So let us see what is this. Let us take a continuous time system. Say continuous time system. Let us take continuous time system. So this is the input to the system. So this is the output of the system. Let us say the first one. Let us say we have applied input x1 of t to the system. Let us say the response of the system is say y1 of t. Now let us apply x2 of t is the input to the system. Then let us say y2 of t is the output of the system. Now let us take the linear combination of output responses. Clearly see that. Take the linear combination of output responses. Let us call this as y3 of t. So that is equal to a into y1 of t plus b into y2 of t. So what we have to take? We have to take the linear combination of output responses, output individual responses. So this is the equation. Let us call this as equation 1. Now let us see. So we are adding the individual responses. We call it as y3 of t. Now let us take the same system, continuous time system. So to this system we are applying a linear combination of inputs. So that means we are applying the linear combination of inputs. So that is, what is the linear combination? By mathematics, a into x1 of t plus b into x2 of t. So we are adding the linear combination of the input to the system. Let us call this output as y3 dash of t. If these two are equal, let us say this as y3 dash of t. So y3 dash of t, let us call this as equation 2. So if what we can write it as, if y3 of t, so that means adding individual responses is equal to, so y3 dash of t, that is the response of the system to the linear combination of inputs. So then the system is called as linear system. Otherwise it is called as non-linear systems. Similarly, coming to the discrete time system. So let us come to the discrete time system. Same procedure. How we can check discrete time system. So what the discrete time system? System operates on discrete time signals. So let us say x1 of n is the input to the system, and let us say y1 of n is its response. Let us say x2 of n is the input to the system and y2 of n is the response of the system. First step, what we have to do? Linear combination of output responses. So we are adding linearly the individual responses. So what I call it as y3 of n. So we are adding the individual response a into y1 of s plus b into y2 of n. So this is the first one. So next what we have to do, so we have for the same system, so that is for the same discrete time system, now apply the linear combination of inputs. So what is the linear combination of inputs? A into x1 of n plus b into x2 of n. So let us call this output as y3 dash of n. So if these two are same, y3 of n is equal to y3 dash of n. So that means if y3 of n, so that is adding individual responses, is equal to y3 dash of n, that is the response to the linear combination of inputs. If it is same, then the system is said to be linear system. Otherwise, it is said to be non-linear system. So this is about the definition of linear systems. A system, a continuous or discrete time system is said to be linear if it satisfies superposition principle. Otherwise, it is said to be non-linear system. So let us see some of the examples on this linear or non-linear systems. So very important objective questions for competitive exams. Let us see this question. Let us say question. Check whether the following systems are linear or non-linear. Let us see very simple questions of competitive exams. So let us say the first one, let us say y of t is equal to 2 into x square of t. So by seeing the signal itself, we can say that y is equal to x square. Y is equal to x square is a non-linear. So therefore the system, by seeing the signal itself, or by seeing this equation, we can say that this is non-linear system, because there is a non-linear relationship between the input and the output. So that is a shortcut you have to remember. So now first what we have to do, we have to apply the input x1 of t. So let us say the response of the system is say y1 of t. So that is input say x1 square of t. So let us apply the input to the system x2 of t. Let's say the response of the system is say y2 of t. So therefore what the system will do, system will square the input and it will multiply with 2. Add individual responses. What I am doing, adding individual responses. I call it as y3 of t. So what I have to do, add linearly the individual responses. In mathematics, adding means, so like this, add the individual responses. Let us substitute. So substitute y1 of t, 2a into x1 square of t plus 2b into x2 square of t. So this is your y3 of t. So let us add, for example, say this is our system. So this is our system. So what the system will do, so from the given equation, what the system will do, system will square the input, whatever the input given to the system, and square that input and give the output. So that is what you have to understand from this equation. So whatever the input you give to the system will square the input and multiply with 2. So that will be the response of the system. So therefore what the input we are giving? We are giving the input a x1 of t plus b x2 of t. We are giving to the system. So let us call this response as say y3 dash of t. So what the system will do? System will square the input b x2 of t whole square and it multiply with 2. So you can clearly check that the adding individual responses, when we apply the linear combination of inputs, the output y3 dash of t, both are not equal. You can check that. So y3 of t is not equal to y3 dash of t. So therefore what is the system? I said earlier, by seeing the signal itself, by seeing the equation itself, you can say that it is a non-linear system. Therefore you can straightly write that non-linear system. So let us see the second example. Y of t is equal to e power x of t. You can straightly say that e power x, y is equal to e power x is a non-linear graph. Apply the same thing to the system equation. So this is a non-linear system. So you can straightly say that it is a non-linear system. So first for this, so let us take the individual responses. So what the system will do, when you give the input to the system, it give the exponential of that input as a response of the system. So therefore what is the first one? E power x1 of t. So what is y2 of t? So y2 of t is e power x2 of t. So what we have to do? We have to add the individual responses, that is a into y1 of t plus b into y2 of t. So add a into e power x1 of t plus b into e power x2 of t. So this is the first one what we have to do. So what the system will do? So when we apply to the system, say this is your system. So what we are applying? The linear combination of inputs a x1 of t plus b x2 of t. What the system will do? Whatever the input will give, it will make e power of that input and give this as output. So that is y3 dash of t. So therefore, what is y3 dash of t? Simply e power, just place a into x1 of t plus b into x2 of t. You can see that y3 of t is not equal to y3 dash of t. So therefore, y3 of t is not equal to y3 dash of t. So as I said earlier, what the system? The system is a non-linear system. You can straightly say that this is a non-linear system. So this is the first. Second example. You can easily say that. Let us see the third example. Say, so y of t is equal to integral minus infinity to t x of tau d tau. So what the system will do? System will integrate the input and give the response of the system. So let us apply input as x1 of t. Let us say the response is y1 of t. So therefore integral minus infinity to t x1 of tau d tau. So this is the first one. Let us apply the second input. The output of the system is say, or response of the system is say y2 of t integral minus infinity to t x2 of tau d tau. So what is the step we have to do? We have to add the individual responses. I call this as y3 of t. So a into y1 of t plus b into y2 of t. So let us add these individual responses, so that it will become a into integral minus infinity to t x1 of tau d tau plus b into integral minus infinity to t x2 of tau d tau. So let us, this is the y3 of t. Now y3 dash of t. Check that what is y3 dash of t. So let us apply the linear combination of input to the system. What the system will do? It integrate the linear combination of whatever the input it will give. It will integrate that input. So that is called it as y3 of dash of t. So that is integral minus infinity to t. What is the input now we are giving? A x1 of tau plus b x2 of tau d tau. So let us separate this. So therefore a write it outside, integral minus infinity to t x1 of tau d tau. A and b are constants. B, so integral minus infinity to tau minus infinity to t x2 of tau d tau. So by observing both y3 of t and y3 dash of t, you can conclude that y3 of t is equal to y3 dash of t. So therefore, what is the system? The system is a linear system, since it satisfies the superposition principle. So therefore the system is a linear system. So this is about the sum of the examples of linear and non-linear systems. Thank you.